Hello, Helen.
Hi, Rob. School is happening and we're comfortable and the term is a go.
It's a go. And I think a lot of schools have started now. This has been their first week of real work and we've had some exciting times.
So certainly you have with the lesson that you did on Coach in the Class as a gift this week, which was lovely.
But we'll talk about that another time.
Next week, we're definitely going to talk about that. But for today, we want to look at those people who are actually doing some homeschooling. So what's on offer with Coach in the Class? How do they support homeschools?
Well, we always have comprehensive instructions with every single lesson.
Because they're for the teachers, but in fact, they could be for the pupils.
Yes.
Why not? There's a video overview where we actually spend 5 to 6 minutes telling you exactly how to teach this lesson.
And of course, either a child could look through that or a mom or dad at home that's homeschooling.
Easily.
Resources are included, videos, magazine articles, weight clipboards, whatever you need to teach that lesson, it's there.
Totally covered. Interactive worksheets. So those who perhaps just are working off one PC at home and don't have lots of stuff, there's always what we call Z-Tech, meaning if you have no technology, there are worksheets if you want accountability and stuff drawn, stuck in, and fantastic worksheets that involve the children, not just filling in the missing word.
Yeah, our favorites. And then, of course, a lot of our modules, in fact, all of our modules contain cross-curricular tasks, a lot of overlap with with English writing in particular, but there's also maths and science and stuff that often is integrated in the other modules.
Absolutely. So why do people homeschool?
Well, it's I think that homeschooling is great for children that maybe have diverse needs. So they severely ADHD, or they're very introverted, or they are maybe take a little bit longer to learn, or they learn super quickly. So
you're talking about flexibility, because
totally.
This also allows a child who wants to do horse riding seriously one day to actually do horse riding maybe in the morning and work in the afternoon, or the other way around. So
or
flexibility.
miss a day if they're on tour, or 2 days or 3 days. No,
exactly.
I can see why people homeschool. It's a massive time saver. If you think about the amount of time that you take, handing out worksheets, finding so-and-so's history book because they've lost it, sticking in worksheets for 30 children, etc., etc., it's a big time saver, homeschooling.
And homeschooling allows you to take a deeper dive into things where the children are passionate. Okay, and of course, financially, you're not paying school fees, you're not paying uniforms, you're not paying transport, their tours. So it does save financially. So it makes good sense to homeschool, actually. So what a Coach in the Class got for you? Well, comprehension skills, should I say. This is a whole thing in grade 6 about the Bedouin. It's at Mali and Timbuktu, but there's a comprehension embedded in it.
Yeah.
So there's a comprehensive skills, cross-curricular, that kind of stuff.
Everything comes with comprehensive instructions, not only for if you're teaching this to your child or your child's teaching themselves, but also there's instructions on the worksheets or for the tasks.
Exactly.
Everything is explained properly.
So this is introduction. This should be 3 to 4 sentences. Very, very exclusive. Brilliant resources. This was a lovely thing from the New York Times talking about the manuscripts in Mali, but it's actually a book and it's an article about the book. So brilliant resources.
Lots of practical activities as well. So not just book-based or web-based stuff. A lot of practical
actually going
ideas.
to fetch the leaves and work with the physical evidence. This is engaging worksheets where they've watched a video on classification and then they're given the things to cut up and classify. So it's more active than just filling in words.
Yeah, and then of course lots of fun activities. This is for grade 5s where they have to build a skeleton. We've given them a human skeleton, but also a frog skeleton. It's a little bit of a challenge there.
Awesome. Always assessment rubrics, fairly complex. You can simplify them, but at least it's there for you, so you don't need to think, oh, how am I going to assess this?
So it's not just mark assessment as well. So these, even these ones are more looking at, have they achieved the skill, have they learned it, have they not? It's not always about the marks.
Exactly. Activities with devices. Well, we love to go tech loaded if we can. In an ideal world, we've got you covered the other way around, but we use a lot of things like Google Earth with maps. We use iPads where they were drawing in this particular lesson.
Wakelets, Canva, Edpuzzle.
Storyboard that.
Love Storyboard that.
So all
one of
my
my favorites
are brought into all the lessons where children use devices. And then, of course, in grade 4, there's a supporting story which links the geography, the science, and the history. And 3 little kids go off on a journey. And if you just read the storybook, you would know all the content for grade 4 in all of those sessions.
over the whole year. There's 4 different books.
And I mean, just for that
Fantastic.
alone. And what a nice way to learn through story.
Yeah. And of course, we've got printable workbooks for the teachers, and it would be quite easy to whip out the lesson notes and create workbooks for your kids. We do have plans to do that.
Yes, this is our next thing for 2023. We're actually going to create little workbooks. And literally all we need to do is remove the lesson notes and the memos, and then you've got the little booklet. So yes, definitely create a little booklet for your children. So there's so much to go and choose from on our webpage. We're building it all the time. We keep adding new stuff all the time.
Yeah.
So you need to go and look. There's so much more. Go and look for yourself.
Grade 4, grade 5, grade 6, building grade 7 this year. There's a lot of stuff.
Absolutely. So don't forget that the first lesson is always free.
I actually saw yesterday when I was doing something on our website, a brand new person had downloaded lesson 1 for a couple of different grade 4 topics.
Awesome.
To have a look at.
Clever person that, okay? So don't delay. You can enrich your lessons, use them all 8, or just pick out the ones that you like, because for the price that we charge, it's well worth the investment in your own
Absolutely.
classroom.
And not as a homeschooling parent, maybe your forte is maths and English and you really don't know what to do with the content subjects.
We got you covered.
So don't delay. Visit our web store. If you've got any questions, email us, and don't forget to tell all your other homeschooling buddies.
We got you, homeschoolers.
So we'll see you next week, or next week, 2 weeks' time, with some exciting material. Have a great week.